Welcome to News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news for October 16, 2019. As is common to cope with perceived demand, the Magic Kingdom has extended its operating hours on select nights in November and December. These additions to the park hours are different than extra magic hours, which requires a guest to stay on property to gain access to extended hours. These are just extensions of the normal operating hours of the park. Those days for Magic Kingdom are November 10th, 13th, 18th, and December 4th. They are extended to 10 p.m. close time. November 9th, 16th, 23rd, and the 25th through the 30th, the park hours will be extended until 11 p.m. On December 7th, the park hours are extended from 8 a.m. to 12 a.m. Disney's Animal Kingdom is extending hours as well due to guest demand. The long extension of operating hours on New Year's Eve is to accommodate the offerings announced earlier this year. Throughout the night, you'll find special New Year's Eve themed food and drinks, while DJs in Asia, Discovery Island, and Dinoland will keep the party pumping. November 25th, 26th, 27th, and 29th, the park will close at 9 p.m. now. And of course, now on December 31st, the park will close at midnight. Meanwhile, at Disney's Hollywood Studios, everyone's extending hours. Seems like it's going to be a busy holiday season. They're extending their hours November 24th through the 30th. The park hours are now 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. On December 1st, the park hours extended from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. And on December 2nd through the 14th, park hours were extended until 9 p.m. Meanwhile, December 20th through the 30th, park hours again extended to 10 p.m. And on December 31st, the park hours extended until midnight for New Year's Eve. With the opening of Star Wars Rise of the Resistance at Galaxy's Edge and Hollywood Studios getting even closer, now leaked shots from the attraction interior have surfaced. The latest leak images show the interior of the Resistance Intersystem Transport ship that will shuttle guests from the pre-show of the attraction to the next scene on board the Star Destroyer. So that's your first look inside the ship. We've, of course, already seen the exterior, thanks to the toy that they sell in the land, and as well the big model that's in Walt Disney Presents. Mini ear headbands have increased in price. Once priced at a standard $27.99 across property, mini ear headbands now retail for $29.99. That's a $2 increase in price per ear, making each just over $30 with tax. Signage across larger stores like the Emporium on Main Street and the Magic Kingdom has been inconsistent, with some of the older signs displaying the old price still left unswapped, but they are indeed $29.99. Of course, the ears are left with just barcodes attached to them, which makes it easy for Disney to change the prices whenever they like. These price increases have already taken place at Shop Disney as well. Just for New Year's Eve, Topolino's Terrace restaurant at the new Disney's Riviera Resort will be hosting Mezzanotte at Topolino's, an Italian masquerade. But on New Year's Day is when the real fun starts. Topolino's Terrace will be hosting a character brunch just for New Year's Day, which will include complimentary mimosas and more. Celebrate the new year with Mickey and friends while enjoying Topolino's Italian and French-inspired brunch cuisine. You can also raise a complimentary glass of mimosa to say Happy New Year to 2020. Then delight in such fresh baked pastries as delicious danishes, muffins, and croissants. And your choice of entrees will include a quiche Gruyere, lobster Benedict and caviar, brioche French toast, wood-fired butcher steak, king salmon, handcrafted pasta, and more. And finally finish with sweet confections like the macarons or chocolate bonbons. The special brunch will be on January 1st, 2020 at the Riviera Resort from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. It will cost $59 per adult and $37 per child, tax and gratuity included. Advance reservations, of course, highly recommended. Minivans, the Uber-like service operated by Walt Disney World cast members, has expanded its Minivan airport service add-on to additional Orlando area resort hotels, including a number of Disney Springs resorts. The hotels now included are the Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin, the Four Seasons Orlando, the Disney Springs Resort Area Hotels, Bonnet Creek Resorts, Flamingo Crossings Resorts, all of those. The journey costs $150 each way or $300 round trip, and unlike requesting a minivan for transportation around Disney World, the airport service needs to be arranged by phone at 407-WDW-PLAY or via your travel agent. This is really interesting. I don't think it's any secret that Minivan has been hemorrhaging money. It's never really succeeded the way they thought it was going to, and this is like a last attempt to salvage it with these $150 airport rides. If you want Disney service to the airport, it's certainly not a bad thing. You just got to decide if that's right for you. But I don't know what's going to happen with Minivan the next couple months. It's going to be interesting to watch if they try to fix things or just give up at some point. Today, testing began on the new centralized FastPass distribution kiosks in Tomorrowland at Disneyland Park. Currently, guests have the option, of course, to pay $15 to purchase MaxPass to make FastPass reservations on their phone or app, or to scan there. They could also scan their ticket at the FastPass kiosk at most attractions for free. With this new centralized system, in lieu of printed paper FastPasses, guests now have to link their tickets to the Disneyland app to view their FastPass reservations. They don't get that paper reminder. As you walk into Tomorrowland, you'll notice the FastPass kiosks for individual attractions like Star Tours now have covers over them. New signage directs guests to the new centralized kiosks located at the entrance of the Tomorrowland Theater. A new digital wait time board informs guests of the current wait times and FastPass return times for all three attractions. According to ED92, the Studio Tram Tour at Disneyland Paris will be reimagined as Cars Route 66, the latest IP overlay. Located in the Walt Disney Studios Park at Disneyland Paris, the Studio Tram Tour Behind the Magic allowed guests to board a high-tech tram, quote-unquote high-tech tram, letting the voice of Jeremy Irons guide them around the magic of the Walt Disney Studios. The synopsis for Cars Route 66 reads as follows, quote, "Buckle up and join Cars star Lightning McQueen and Mater for a fun-filled family road trip. We'll discover natural and mechanical wonders along the legendary Route 66. Cars Route 66 will open at Walt Disney Studios Park in the summer of 2020. This is weird. I don't understand this. They're keeping the tram tour alive with a Cars overlay. In some ways, the Paris tram tour is very similar to the Florida one. In many ways, it wasn't. They do have Catastrophe Canyon. It sounds like they're going to keep Catastrophe Canyon in some way. I don't know. Should be interesting. Either way, if you want to watch a video of the full Studio Tram Tour as it has existed at Walt Disney Studios Paris, that is right here on our YouTube channel. As highlighted by ED92, Disney's Hotel Cheyenne in Disneyland Paris is currently awaiting a classification upgrade from a 2-star to a 3-star hotel. This improved rating comes following the resort's recent room refurbishment project, which was completed back in 2017. Now, all the resort rooms have received a Toy Story 2 inspired Woody's Roundup theme, which subtly nods towards Woody, Jessie, and Bullseye. Just announced today, Sleeping Beauty Castle at Disneyland Paris will not be receiving its usual Christmas lights it receives at this time of year. Instead, in lieu of that, they will be doing a new projection show and tree lighting ceremony in the Central Plaza and all around Main Street, USA there in the park. This has been an interesting day following this story. It started as a rumor that they were cutting the lights for budget or for technical issues and things like that, but there will be a show again with the tree lighting and projections all around the Central Plaza at Disneyland Park. So no Christmas lights, but a projection show instead. On October 14th, Disney released a barrage of tweets and Instagram stories on various animated films, live-action films, and Disney Channel original movies from the company, promoting the full slate of titles coming to Disney Plus when it launches on November 12th. From Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs to The Mandalorian, you can see that full list at wdwnt.com. Current Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige has been promoted to Chief Creative Officer at Marvel. As CCO, Feige will retain his role as the president of Marvel Studios, but will now be in charge of the creative direction of Marvel across all mediums. Feige will still report to Walt Disney Studios co-chairman Alan Horn and Alan Bergman, with Dan Buckley, president of Marvel Entertainment, reporting to Feige. As part of the consolidation, Marvel Television and Marvel Family Entertainment will be moved under Marvel Studios control. Feige has already been given control of the new Marvel TV shows coming to Disney Plus, which directly falls under his control with his promotion. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to wdwnt.com. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.